Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 25th of February. But before I get started, I've just got a little bit of admin to get through, guys. If you are new here, welcome. We've built a little community of like-minded people who are pretty much on the same page. If you have landed here on my channel too, you've more than likely already awakened and gone through your awakening process. As we know, we're shifting to a new earth frequency vibration this year. Please hit the like buttons too, guys, and I love hearing your comments down below. It takes me a day or two to get back to you just because I like to sit and read them. It's very interesting to hear what's going on in your countries because, as we know and always say, mainstream media really doesn't give us the truth. Also, guys, I am on Rumble. I've got both channels going. I'm trying to hang on to YouTube as well because you guys are important to me as well. I'm just trying to get that channel going over there. I'm doing just straight out predictions over there. I just do whatever comes through. It's pretty much open slather over there. Take for my videos what you choose, guys. Some things I get correct, some things change, as we know. If you're looking for my Rumble, I will leave a link below probably today. But it's Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic, all one word, no gaps in between, and it's all smalls, all small case. Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic, one great big word, no gaps in between, and all smalls, because I know a few of you have been looking for it. Rumble's very easy to get onto, guys, too. You just load the Rumble app. It's just that simple, and then you just search for me. It's easy. Okay, I just want to mention, look, you guys are absolutely brilliant. Thank you for all the little snippets of information that you give me. And look, I do get a little overwhelmed because I do write back to so many people, so I do get a bit muddled up. I just wanted to say thank you to User. That's your name, User. You're in Canada, and I know I've got a lot of you viewers in Canada. You were just really reiterating that the food shrinkage and how you're going through the same issues, which most of us globally are. We're talking about the Goldilocks bowls, how the food's shrinking, but the price is going up. So thank you for that. It's just good to get the feedback so we know we're all going through similar things. Lulu Bowen, you mentioned that you've actually in the past been swimming in the Red Sea, and it is definitely between Egypt and Israel. So thanks for that confirmation. That would have been an experience, swimming in the Red Sea. Danielle, you're someone I just want to mention as well. Thanks for your long-term support and your beautiful, kind words. You always say the kindest things to me, and you've been with me for such a long time, so I do appreciate it. And look, there's tons of you out there that have been with me for ages, and I really, really appreciate your support on my channel. I'm just this tiny little channel, and I feel like I get to know you guys really personally. There's so many of you, I can't even mention you all. And we've got a new person, I think, from Sweden, Anne. So welcome, Anne. We've got Martin in Sweden as well. There's a few people from Sweden. Now, what I wanted to also mention is one of you mentioned to me, and I tried to go back and find who it was. Sorry, guys, apologies. You mentioned to me about they're starting to call out the jab injuries on the mainstream media, and I was like, oh, what? I couldn't believe what I was reading from your comment. It was absolutely brilliant. So I thought I'd go and do a bit of investigation into this because I wanted to see what was going on. And guys, I found a really good video. It's Russell Brand. I know a lot of you follow Russell Brand. He's also on Rumble as well, guys. And the name of the video, I want you to go and watch it because it's just so good. It's what we've been willing to happen, guys. People dying at staggering rates is what it's called, which we kind of knew was going to happen anyway, but no one listened to us. What would we know? We're the conspiracy theorists, tin hat foil, flat earthers, granny killers as well. So go watch his video. He's got snippets of this, the news people, and it's so mad. This is how mad it is. The woman on the news, she got jabbed and everything. And then she's talking about how she's had to deal with pericarditis. It's just nuts. Go watch the video, Russell Brand. And they're talking about the number of jab injuries that perhaps they have caused some jab. And it's almost like they're desensitizing everyone, isn't it? Like they know this shit's going to hit the fan. It has to. So they're just like, all vaccines have side effects. No. Not according to all our mainstream media and doctors, etc., who said it was all very, I can't even say the word, guys. If I say SAFE and effective, I get strikes and they demonetize me, so I can't say it, guys. Sorry, you know the drill. And also in that video, he shows a little bit of Sushi being interviewed, like at this little like forum about, it must be about jab injuries. And one guy stands up and starts talking to Sushi, and Sushi's face, you know, the blank stare, he glazes over. So go check it out. If you want to have a little giggle today, please go check out that video. Very, very funny. And look, I just want to say, guys, thanks for sharing your 5-year-old stories with me. It's absolutely beautiful. So many of you, you know, really jump on board with my videos, and the guides tell us sometimes to do these things in order to trigger us back to the memories that make us happy. We talked about that show 7 Up, that UK show, which a lot of you have probably seen. I love it. I know, Lou, you loved it. And there's a lot of things from our past that make us happy. So it's like going full circle. Once you awaken, you tend to go back to the things that brought you a lot of joy when you were a child. So thank you. I really, really found that really interesting to read your comments about when you were 5. The other thing is, you also mentioned, one of you mentioned about the approval systems now, where you have to put your phone up and get your, well, we know it's coming, the control, and, you know, have you earned your brownie points to buy things? Well, they're doing it already, apparently, aren't they? It's on Clown Planet. If you haven't seen the video, I think it's in an alcohol shop. They've got like whiskey or something, and you got to tap your phone and get your approval in order for the thing to open. So yes, I'm thinking that's a little bit of the credit scoring perhaps getting started. I'm guessing it was in the UK. Oh my God, it just gets funnier and funnier. If you're not signed up to Clown Planet on YouTube, go check it out, guys. You'll lose it every day. I love Carl Vernon. He is so funny. All right, let's get into the real admin now, guys. Yesterday we got that London Bridge was sagging, and I presumed it was about the royals. See, I'm not always accurate, but then today on the news they said that they closed London Bridge because of the pro-Palestinian protests. So I'm guessing there was a crap load of people on that bridge. No wonder it was sagging. But also, we have to, as BS detectors, was it really the pro-Palestinian march? See, they can tell us anything. We don't really know what it was all about. So they did close the London Bridge. So I thought that was kind of interesting. If you think of it sagging, like I was saying yesterday, it was probably going to snap with too many people on it. So that got closed. So they're controlling the people. They don't want many protests. UK's rising, guys. It is. So always keep an open mind to what's actually going on, because we only get fed what they want us to know, remember? And this morning I was watching on the news about in America there, you've still got this whole, we know it's a Trump-Biden show, and at the moment they're talking about Nikki Haley and Trump. It must be in South Carolina, is it? Well, they're really this is a big deal. So I don't know how that's going to go today. But they're saying it's important to keep women, it's all about women and keeping things even and all this kind of stuff. And I don't even know what's going on in America. It's basically all happening in America. So we've still got the Trump show going on. And they've thrown this Nikki Haley into the mix as well. And then this morning they interviewed Elbow. It was a live interview. Yes, how lucky are Australians to get a live interview. He was saying how tax cuts are really going to help the low and middle income earners. I don't think so, Elbow. And that he's putting up wages. Yep, Elbow's going to be putting up Australians' wages. Well, I won't hold my breath for that, because we know that Elbow's lied about every other goddamn thing that's come out of his mouth. So I'm guessing zero, none of that's going to happen. That's just my opinion, of course. But, past behaviour does tend to show you where your future's going, doesn't it? He also said that the world is changing. Yes, I think the BS detectives would all agree with that. And he said he's going to have to really look at how he's going to help people going to uni and TAFE. He's going to look at better options, I think, financially for them, because people are going to have to retrain. He said moving forward, and I don't know what all this means, guys, but I did find it strange, that people are going to have to retrain themselves going into the future. What does that mean, guys? retrain themselves to become robots and conform to whatever they want us to do in their great big corporate factories. That's probably what he's saying. I mean, that's not normal wording, is it? We're all going to have to retrain ourselves. I wonder what the uni and TAFE courses would be. Oh, imagine it, guys. Hey, leave me some tips down below if you can think of any great uni and TAFE courses just for a laugh. Oh, elbow. Now, we've got the supermarket inquiries going on. I like to keep you up to date with Australia because you get different news, as we all know. There's all these inquiries going on, and Elbow's talking about them, and he wants the farmers to be rewarded. Yes. No, he doesn't want farmers standing up in Australia. So he's going to make sure farmers in Australia get rewarded. He wants the food to be cheaper for the little peasants, which is all of us. So he wants prices lowered. So there's all these inquiries going on at the moment, and he really reiterated how important it is for farmers to be rewarded for all their hard work. So I'm guessing he doesn't want any farmer protests over here in Oz. So far, nothing. Don't worry, guys. Zero happening in Australia, as per usual. And then they showed Elbow and chatted to him about the Taylor Swift concert, which we knew he was going to. He was shaking it off at the Taylor Swift concert, having a wonderful old time. And he finished off... Sorry, that's my blind and pretty much deaf cat Charlie. She's very old and she does echolocation if you're new here to find her way around the house. So don't be too spooked, guys. It's just my cat. And then they talked about Elbow, after they talked about him being at the concert, what a wonderful time he had. They talked about how Taylor's incredible for the Australian economy. Yes, she's made a huge difference to the Australian economy. And I was kind of thinking about it and I thought, well, that's weird because I don't even get what he's saying there, because doesn't she make all the money and like fly off and take it with her like back to her country? Isn't she the only one making any money out of this? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, the world is just getting crazier. We all know it is. So she's apparently, Taylor Swift saving Australia, helping the economy. Have you heard anything more ridiculous? They came out of our Prime Minister's mouth, Elbow. Nuts. All right, let's get started, guys. Straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. Cheers, everyone. I've got my coffee. Got another beautiful sunny day here. We're getting some very nice weather. We're very lucky. It's in the mid-20s. So I'm finished off painting the outside of my house today. Such a big job when you're painting your house. Oh, my goodness. But it's good to get fine weather and no wind. That does help. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting these government elites and leaders are planting seeds now. They're planting seeds. It's actually showing me them literally, well, not literally, but it is showing me them physically in my mind. Like Sushi, Macron, Elbow, Trudeau, planting seeds in the streets, like tree seeds. Planting a seed and it grows into a tree. But I don't think they're planting trees. We know that's not their plan when it comes to renewables. They don't want us planting trees, do they? Which could help the planet, but no, that's not what they want. But they're showing me they're planting seeds, but it's down like the street side. Oh, this maybe they could be putting up their tracking and tracing cameras for digital ID. You wouldn't know, would you? So I am getting this kind of thing, but it's showing me like streets. It's out on the streets. Whatever they're planting is out on the streets. And it's significant. And they're planting, it's almost, you think about it. If you think about when we used to plant seeds guys about the truth and everything, we'd just give little snippets of information. Well, I feel like they're also going to be doing that as well. This could be in mainstream media. It could be in the form of TV ads. It could be in newspaper ads, planting seeds. There's a lot of seed planting going on this year. Which will all lead to somewhere. We know it will. So at the moment, guys, as I always say, being the Mulder and Scully of the X-Files show, keep putting all these things into our X-File filing cabinet, guys, because all this will make sense at a later date down the road. It could even be just that they're starting to put up some tracking cameras. They might even, because they're very cunning, after the Euler's epic fail in UK, they might even have them more hidden. I just feel they might have them more hidden. They might even start to put them more up on, you know how you get street lights? I feel like they might actually put them beneath street lights so people don't sort of notice them. They're none the wiser. Just look like a bit of a speed camera or, you know, like a collecting information camera to get data, you know, this sort of thing. So it could even be that they're being more discreet on what they're doing. But they're planting seeds. So they're starting to get a lot of movement going again with their reset. Their deconstructed reset, like I said yesterday, the deconstructed apple pie. Oh my God. Because it's a big schmozzle, the reset this year. Probably not to the global leaders and the elites because they kind of know their plan, their new blueprint plans, because they've had to go back and change everything. And one of you also had a good point yesterday. You said it's not just when we're talking about Kay Schwab rebuilding trust in the little people with the reset, it's maybe they're trying to rebuild trust with some of the leaders as well, which is probably true. They might even be getting others on board as well. And also when things fail, you know, it's not easy. Like, look, for example, Elbow with the yes-no vote here in Australia with the Indigenous people. It was an epic fail. People did not want it because they knew it was going to be divisive. You know, and maybe he's got to really keep coming at us with stuff as well. So it could have been that too. I'm not dismissing that at all because it's quite probable that they had to build trust with the other leaders again, regain their trust too into that their global reset agenda will work. It's possible. I'm not dismissing that at all. All right. I'm getting global warming. We're getting a warning. Global warming, which I always call now, and they call global boiling. Yes, it's global boiling, guys. It's got very serious. We're getting a warning that we're going to be, we're being warned, guys. Oh my God. That we're going to be inundated to the max this year with global boiling, global warming. It's going to be just bad. We're going to be, there's a grey black cockatoo just landed on a tree outside. I hardly ever see them. I don't know what they're called. I've got so many birds here in the mountains. I know you guys really love my birds, so I always try and share it with you. So be warned, we're getting inundated with global boiling. And I'm getting that this is even going to become more ridiculous now. You know how it's ridiculous. There's no logic in any of it. We talk about the EV cars. We talk about all this nonsense that they're pushing. Solar panels on your roof. You get your electricity will go down as they're trying to push electric cars. Like, is there I don't get this world. They think the little people, peasants and Lego people are completely dumb. I think the Lego people and peasants are very smart, actually, because a lot of us haven't purchased electric cars and fallen for their garbage because we're hearing more about EV anxiety, cars going up in flames, electric buses going up in flames. Like, there's a lot going on. And, guys, I'm not joking. I've been telling you about that battery recall for solar. It's a battery solar. You know how you put the battery on your house for your solar panels and all this kind of stuff? Well, the recall ad is still on the TV here in Australia, and it keeps coming up. It lasts about maybe 30 seconds, and it goes, if you haven't checked these batteries, please double check them to ensure your safety. They have been known to catch fire. And there's like 6 different sizes. They're a battery that you put on your house that goes with the solar panel. So, you know, it's in people's faces, and oh my God, and they're still pushing this stupid agenda. I always mention to you that that M Guy channel. He's an Australian guy, does lots of videos on the electric car and renewable kind of stuff. Please go check him out. He's got a brilliant videos. It's very eye-opening. I told you in a lot of the units and things here now, especially in Sydney and that, they're starting to ban the EV scooters because they're burning down whole buildings. Units of flats and things are being burnt down because the EV scooter lithium batteries are pretty much exploding. because they go off like fireworks, apparently. I walked past, and we own a battery shop. We were in JB Hi-Fi the other day. We're looking at some TVs and stuff. And we walked past an EV scooter, and I looked at my hubby. I said, so I'm guessing you wouldn't buy an EV scooter? He goes, no way. Like, like, would you buy an EV scooter knowing that happens? Well, it sort of relates to the electric car thing a bit, doesn't it? Anyway, getting back to, they think the little people and peasants are completely stupid. And, I mean, who's going to get an electric car? And that's going to cost you a mozza to charge it up. And we know they change the costings all the time too, tax-wise, like etc. Fuel. And, of course, they're trying to trap us all, aren't they? Because they keep putting fuel up and giving us all these deadlines. So we're going to get more and more of this year. It's going to get crazy, actually. But they're saying, like, we're going to be doing our usual, like, scratching which we've been doing for the last 4 years, guys. And we're just going to be questioning, going, this isn't even real. This can't be happening. This is what we're going to be doing with this renewable stuff. We're just going to be going, now this is insane. This is insane. No, this is insanity. That's what we're going to be doing. That'll be our reaction. It'll be interesting to see how the people waking up react, won't it, guys? See how shitloads of people waking up this year, I tell you. Oh, it's just endless garbage coming at people. So, global warning for us, guys. More global warming coming our way, apparently. Oh, God, I hope that doesn't mean fires and things for you guys coming into summer. Yeah. We're actually pretty lucky here in Oz. We didn't really get the fires. It's just been all flooding and just crazy storms, like I said, that blow over electrical towers that have been there for like umpteen years, like as if. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm getting these global leaders, they've drawn the curtain on the old reset. So I'm seeing like the red curtains coming across, and that old show's finished. The old reset show that we sort of know and love, about the jab wheel and, you know, all these kind of crazy things. That curtain's closed. And it's almost like they've got the, what do you call them, the road crew and all that in the background, and they're changing all the props and everything. They're showing me like the stage show, and they're in their black gear, and people are changing all the props in the stage show and getting ready for the big performance. This year, guys, is going to be a huge performance. The grandiose reset of resets is coming. I call it Clown Show 2.0, guys. But it's about to arrive on our doorsteps. And it's going to have this huge, you know how they, like, I think it was on that Robbie Williams show, which was really good on Netflix, guys. He was saying how he felt such responsibility for everybody who worked, like his team and everything. But he was saying he had like 98 trucks that just brought the stage, and we're like, well, this is the kind of thing I'm getting. The extreme stage performance that this is all going to become in 2024 is going to be mad. It's the Clown Show 2.0, guys. Get your tickets and sit back. So we get, well, probably we would want front row seats to this, which is about to begin. Which in our eyes, as the way BS detectives see it, is the protest, stand-ups, fight-backs, farmers, protests, people waking up, people seeing the truth. Like, that's our kind of show, isn't it, guys? But these global elites and global leaders, they're shifting everything in the background behind the curtains, ready to, like, open the curtains up again and re-emerge with their new, what would you say it? Their new, well, I'm getting the artificial intelligence. The world of artificial is what I'm getting, which is the AI. We've got the Vision Pro goggles. There's a lot going on around this artificial world. So basically, it's the curtain's going to open and there's the fake world. That's pretty much, I guess, this is what the guides are saying. The heading of the show is fake world. The fake world. You think of Instagram, you think of all this crap Well, Facebook, a lot of us have stopped doing that. We call it fake book here. It's the title of the new reset agenda, their new blueprint is Fake World. Fake world. That's just what I'm getting. That's what the guides are saying. Everything's going to be fake. Everything will be fake. And the sad thing is, like the guides are saying, people won't know the difference. See, people can't tell if it's an AI generated like person. You know, it's not easy. A message is going to be fake. Like I said to you guys, when I had that strike, this is I'm stumbling, that strike on YouTube, I wrote back to them and I said, I don't think that's right. I don't think I need a strike. Like, I wrote back to them. And, they wrote back to me and said, no, we did run it by a human. That's what they said to me, guys. We ran it by a human. Well, that was really good of them, wasn't it? So we're already dealing with this crazy fake world. We know we are. We got the Suris, all this stuff that you can chat to in your home, and which I'm sure none of you here have a Google Home. What do you call them? Siri and I don't know. There's all these Alexa. That's the other one, Alexa. There's a whole heap of names for them because we know they listen to your every word. No secrets. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the other day that Tesla home that Elon's had heaps of Tesla homes, but there's this new one out that's all fandangled, got everything that opens and shuts. You pull in with your electric car and it's wireless charging on your electric car and everything. Imagine what their information they're getting from you in that house. Oh my God. It'd be just like stepping into a giant computer and all your information's going everywhere. They'd have visuals of you. I reckon they'd have hidden cameras in them. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh my God. Hey guys, I heard something too, just while it's on my mind, that you in America, yes, apparently you're doing a bit of moon landing again. There's some little rockets going to the moon again, guys. So look out. Might get a visual of you guys landing on the moon again. You never know. It's been a while since the last landing, hasn't it, guys? I told you for me to load my Rumble video. I've got a 14 phone, which is pretty new, and I've got 5G network. Oh yeah, the great 5G, which is absolute rubbish. And I can only get 1.5 bars at my house. And I'm like a 2-minute drive from the main part of my town. We've got towers everywhere. I have to drive downtown, sit in my car and load a Rumble video because I get 3 bars down there. Like, oh yeah, like you guys were saying, as if they talked to the people on the moon 55 years ago. I don't think so. Oh, they think people are stupid. Just my opinion. All right, let's see if there's anything else, then we'll pull some cards today, guys. I'm getting this image that it's not us, guys. The people waking up are treading very carefully now. People are treading very carefully. They're very scared of being discovered. It's like they're hiding. I would say, personally, a lot of this is around finance and debt. People are really, I would say, falling behind in their bills now. This is a big thing. People are days and days behind in their repayments. They're days and days behind in rent, housing repayments. And it's like they're trying to avoid facing it. So they're like just tiptoeing. It's like, when you're tiptoeing up a hallway at something and you don't want someone to hear you. It's like that. Oh, if I just tiptoe, I won't, draw attention. This is what I'm getting for a lot of people waking up. They're struggling. This is the finances. They're trying to avoid ringing their bank, or they don't want to hear from the electricity, and they don't want the power to go off even though they're a month late with their bill. That it's like they're treading very carefully. People are getting uncomfortable. And you think about it, guys, when people are uncomfortable or their minds on things, it weighs you down very heavily, and that's when you start to get those contractions in your body. We've all been there. We know what it feels like, but now we're not there, which is so good because we've gone through our awakening. And you can breathe and you feel free again. But these people are starting to contract, which is good because, sometimes, like I keep saying to you, people have to hit rock bottom, unfortunately, in order to rise up back into their own personal power. We know how it goes. It's the caterpillar into the butterfly. We talk about it all the time here. Hey, a lot of you found your angel wings too. That was a little tricky one, wasn't it? I kept getting angel wings on my cards, so I helped you out there. We might have to come up with something to manifest today. Hang on, let me see if I can get something. Oh, they give me some strange things. A seagull. You got to come up with a seagull today. A seagull. It's going to be hard for me. I live in the mountains, but then I could get it on paper or a visual on TV. You can get it in any form. Just buy some chips and the seagulls usually attract to you anyway. Guys, just have some chips. So I'm getting a seagull. That's what I'm getting, a seagull. It's an odd one, but we do like birds here, don't we? All right. How about we pull some cards, guys? I did a lot of admin today. I've probably done your head in. Let's pull an affirmation card. I really love these little cards. They're so pretty, aren't they? Gosh, I can't believe how much grey skies a lot of you guys overseas have been getting for winter. I hope our winter's not like that. I don't cope when winter's really grey. I love getting outside and just having some sunshine because it gets very cold living in the mountains. And hopefully they don't get rid of our wood fires. We need them, don't we, guys? Surrender. You manifest what you're ready for. That doesn't mean it isn't right for you. It could just mean it isn't right for right now. That's exactly right. We've had that before, meaning things come to you when the time is right. It's all about divine timing. You know, you might not see something you're manifesting, for example, the seagull, for a day, you know, and you might not see it for 3 weeks, but it'll arrive when you're in a really good aligned place and when you're meant to see it. So that's trusting. Surrender is also about trusting. Trusting the universe to deliver to you the things you need when you need them. See, we just manifest things here just for practice, just to show us we're on our right path or when our frequency vibration's right. They're just signs and symbols that guide you. They're guideposts. We manifest all the time, all day, every day, through our vibrational frequency. But see, we know on this channel that you can put your mind on things. A lot of you are very good. I know John out there, you're very into that. Is it Ortega? There's a lot of us that really understand, or all of us really understand that process. What's this one? Looks like the planets, doesn't it? Well, there's Saturn. Take a risk. Get out of your comfort zone so you can expand your comfort zone. We know how that works now. That's about change. Did I tell you they're the happiness cards, guys? I think I did. I love these cards. That's about change. Do something you wouldn't normally do. That's a little bit maybe uncomfortable. Doesn't have to be. It's saying just get out of your comfort zone. Do something different, which is about expanding, learning and growing and spiritually evolving too. All right, I'm going to do my Be Here Now. You know how much I love this book, guys. I have learnt so much from this book. It's mad. Oh, this is so us, isn't it? As much as we need to expand and get out of our comfort zone. Retreat. Oh, there's our little cabin, like our little cottage, guys. Oh, where we find solace in our little cottage. Oh, it looks like a very run-down cabin, doesn't it, guys? It looks like a shearing quarters or something, actually. Oh, let me read a little bit. We're very good at retreating. Retreating is essential for each one of us in our busy world. Taking time away from our day-to-day lives and realities, whether it be for just a few hours, days, or even weeks, and retreating into nature, at best with very limited connection to the outside world, offers us a true reprieve. We must regularly retreat to reconnect with ourselves, reclaim control of our state of being, and reclaim our serenity. We inherently know that disconnecting is part of reconnecting, and that taking time to quieten the noise of busy places, busy agendas, and busy minds is balm for our spirits. As such, let us feel encouraged to seek out and frequent quiet, peaceful places in which we can simply be with ourselves. We may initially find that we have brought a lot of noise with us, and settling down might feel impossible. Alas, we must simply continue to be with ourselves. We must exercise loving self-discipline, firmly resisting the urge to plug back in to a constant stream of distractions, distancing us from ourselves, nature, and life in the present moment. We soon notice that the constant stream of distractions that can all too often eclipse our realities is as all-pervasive as we make it and allow it to be. Quietude is rich, therapeutic, and profound. Within simplicity and peace, the beauty of what matters most in life expands. Crowding out the clutter of less consequential things, we find our perspective balancing and our priorities shifting in favor of our truest wellness, our inner peace. Oh, so it's like spiritual decluttering. See? Retreat. We have no trouble retreating. That is something I think that we have all mastered as awakened beings. Because most of us are sensitives, intuitives, psychics. We have to protect our energy anyway. But the thing is, what they're highlighting there and what I understand is you have to not only move yourself away, like I often sit out with the birds and the dogs in the garden and this kind of thing. You've got to quiet your mind. It's the mind that can be overwhelming. And Catherine, you taught us that here about the spiritual decluttering. I talk about decluttering in general as well. Not only spiritual decluttering, but decluttering your houses, decluttering your cars, your fridges, your sheds, everything, your car. It makes your life path clearer because you can think clearer when you have less clutter. I'm not a clutter person. I have to have things in their right spots. I'm just very, and mind you, I've got a blind cat and a blind dog, so we can't have clutter on the ground either. So I think that's what they're kind of saying. Make sure you keep your mind spiritual. Don't take your stress and your clutter with you when you go and have that, when you retreat. Make sure you switch off. Perhaps that's why a lot of us here also like Netflix and things like that, because it's just some lighthearted viewing. You can just switch off for like an hour and watch TV. There's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of us love the movies as well. That's really good to switch off. And 2 hours you're just sitting in a movie theater, and it's escapism. Clears your mind, and your mind's on other things. And it's a sort of distraction, I suppose. You can go back and then things can come back in, but it's that quietening the mind. Eckhart Tolle is the master of teaching you how to quiet your mind. If anyone wants to learn how to do it, I learn it off Eckhart. You have to be in the now. That's why it's so important, guys, to retreat and be in the now, because your mind's not racing ahead and worrying about things, and you're not reliving things from the past and rehashing and just going over and over and over things that have already happened. What's the point? You've got to keep moving forward. Let me see if there's anything else to finish off with today, guys. I'm getting that song. This is old. Love hurts, love times, love big. Didn't I? You know that love hurts. I don't know who sings it. But that's the awakening process is what they're saying. It can be very painful. If anyone's been through depression, suicidal thoughts, anxieties, fears, dark nights of the soul, it can be very painful waking up and shedding your old skin and letting things go. It's very painful. Love can hurt. But you get there eventually. It's worth it. It's actually worth it. It's like we always say, it's like cracking open the egg and emerging into who you really are, isn't it? I'm getting that old song. Oh, if you're young here, you might never have heard of it. Don't know who sings it. All right, hang on. I'm getting a Led Zeppelin song. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely time. I don't know what the song is. I know the song so well because I love Led Zeppelin. Been a long time. And look, I think what the guys are saying, it's been a long time. We've been waiting for this awakening process for a long time. I always used to get as slow as a snail, but now things are speeding up, guys. It's so good. And it's been a long time we've been waiting. And it's been a lonely time, if that's the words in that song. I think we need to listen to that Led Zeppelin song today. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely time. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. I don't know the name of the song. Forgive me, guys. I only dropped a phrase in. All right, hang on a minute. They give us this song all the time, but I do love it. It's that one with John Travolta. Is it Staying Alive? Not Staying Alive. It's that song. So this is it. I give you guts and then it's far from over. I think it's far from over. This is over. Save me, darling. I am here and I am far from over. It's where he's competing in this dancing competition, John Travolta. And we get it all the time. But I think it's the beat. It's the rhythm and the beat. And it makes us feel empowered and feel joy. And he's dancing in this like championship. I don't know if what's it from? It must be from Staying Alive. It's from Staying Alive. And then, of course, they're giving me that song at the end of, I don't know, I'm getting my movies mixed up. Is it Saturday Night Fever? Strutting at the end. That's the song I'm going to leave you with, guys. We're strutting because the truth is coming out. Hooray, guys. People are waking up at last. And we're just strutting. It's like we're flicking our coat over our shoulder or whatever, like John Travolta. And we're strutting. We're just walking off in the distance and we're just allowing all this shit to happen behind us. Clown Show 2.0 is happening behind us. And we're heading into our like future in a really good, we've got our head up, we're upbeat. Is it called strutting? Well, you can tell by the way I lose my walk. I'm a walker man, no time to talk. And you ain't love, and you can walk, and you can't relent. When I was born, said it's alright, and you can stand, and you can think the other way. You can try, whether you're all over or whether you're staying alive. Must be staying alive. Oh my God, I don't even know. I'm getting all muddled up. You know the songs I mean, guys. You know what's really funny, guys? When we first adopted Sophie, because you know how crazy my dogs are, Sophie was like obsessed with walking. She still is. We walk her every night. She's like obsessed. And she gets this strut, and we used to call her John Travolta, like strutting, because she gets this strut and her bum wiggles and she's got the like John Travolta and her head's up and she's like showing off. I don't think she even goes for the walk to pee on everything. I think she goes for the walk just to show off to everyone. She'll walk past people's yards like she's John Travolta. So we used to call it strutting. It's just funny, the things that you think of, isn't it? All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Look, have a wonderful day. Please comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And look, I do appreciate all your comments. You guys are absolutely amazing. You support my little tiny weeny channel, and I do appreciate it. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Like buttons, and please subscribe. I'd love to have you here. We do have a lot of laughs here on this channel because that's what makes the world go round. Laughter is the best medicine, guys. Let's head off and do some strutting like John Travolta. All right. Oh, and that's the Bee Gees when they're beautiful music too. We love the Bee Gees as well, don't we, guys? All right. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. Bye.